Hello guys, in this video I'ma show you how to play as Nigeria in Rise of Nations. Nigeria is a very powerful country since it's a superpower in Africa and usually nobody plays as a country in Africa. The only country you have to be scared of is South Africa. Also guys, don't forget to like and subscribe for Roblox content. So first cook some infantry. Then you need to justify on I countries. You also need to enable the Public Service Act policy. Also with your research points you need to go to the research tab and buy some research technology, so you will earn more points later on. Then go to economic and buy the first thing. Go to trade and buy some gold and copper for your electronics factories. With the gold and copper you bought, you should have enough for electronic factories. I recommend building 3. If any of the countries cancels the trade offer, just buy from some other country. Also buy from A countries as they will insta accept the trade most of the time. When you have enough research points, buy factory output too. It's in the economic tab in the research tab. When you have justified on Cameroon and Chad, go to war with them. I recommend invading Cameroon first and then Chad. If you are a beginner, take them one by one, but if you are a bro, you can invade both of them at the same time. If you want to, then you can spend some research points to buff your infantry. But I don't recommend doing it. Also spend some political power to get nationalism as your ideology. Later on you can also choose fascism, as it's the best ideology in the game right now. If your factories are undersupplied, then buy some more copper and gold. Try to sell some electronic parts to countries that have 0 or very few parts of them. Don't sell them to countries that have thousands or hundreds of them. Also sell them to countries that have 0 and sell only 1 or 2 units, as they are pretty expensive and most small countries can't afford them. As you can see here, I sold some parts. Try to sell them, not sell bulk, because then you have more passive and reliable income from trade. Now since some of my cities are understacked with resources, I bought some copper to keep my factories running, and also to keep my trades going. As you can see, I also copped some gold since there was a problem with it too. I cut the part where I was making infantry to prepare for a war with Chad. I just made some infantry. I'm sending soldiers only in groups of 10, because then the invasion goes faster and it's harder to kill them. Now I have invaded, or well, almost invaded Cameroon. Now when you are making peace with them, follow the things I am choosing. If you want to, you can also discern their military. If you have invaded their entire country, they will accept everything in the peace offer. Here I have invaded Chad. Also choose the same things in the peace offer as last time. Now you can form the Sokoto Caliphate. But if you want to sit home all day long, then you can try to unite the entire Africa. Aslo justify on Niger. Also if this sounded like then word, it's the text-to-speech thing. And also if you are wondering why you could not have justified on all the countries around you, then the reason is that you can only justify on 2 countries at the same time. And after the war you might go to deficit, and the reason is that your troops are reinforcing. You can turn this off by clicking on the infantry and then clicking on reinforcements. And also for the 7 into 6 7 into 4 into 9 3 9 0th time, I'm still undersupplied with resource. Now just if on Niger. Not just if I'm Jean de Clarf. If you are not playing in a public server somebody might have made steel, this is the only time I recommend buying from a real player, but if there is steel owned by an A country then buy from them. Also buy bulk. Also buy tungsten for motor factories. If you have bought the resources, build 3 motor factories. Now so you can start making steel on your own, you need steel factories. If you have followed the guide, you only need to buy some steel. Titanium, I mean not steel. Now once again, make 3 steel factories. You also might be wondering, why do we need all these resources and factories? And this is because with these resources you can start making tanks. Also follow all these peace offers I make with Niger. Also you might go to deficit cause of reinforcements. You can disable reinforcements or not, it doesn't really matter as this deficit will go away soon. If your trade gets cancelled, it doesn't matter. If you're undersupplied after the cancellation, just buy from another country. Now start making tanks in square cities. Square cities are cities that have over 1 million population. And after you make tanks, just make tanks and infantry, and you should be good. Also we can use this guide for almost every country. I hope that this guide helped you. See you in the next video. Bye.